My Lightbulb Moment. A digital story by Eric Bender. The 5th day of our stay in Dublin, we had the afternoon open to do whatever we pleased. Sam and I decided to journey out to one of Dublin's coastal parks and see the Irish Sea. We departed from the courtyard of Trinity College and were on our merry way. There was a lot to see on our 5-mile trek to the shore. As we left Trinity, we walked through the more social publand of Dublin. Once the pubs started to vanish, communities started to appear. We made our way through several blocks of residential area and a park filled with families. We then came across the Silicon Docks, the land of startups and tech companies. Heaven for nerds like me. At this point, we were about halfway to our destination and eager to see what awaited us. Apparently, what awaited for us was a rundown and heavily industrious shipping port. It was cool to see, but not what we were after. I hopped up on a rock to get a look around and saw a vast bay and rolling hills in the skyline beyond. I dug out my map of Dublin and discovered we were only 50 feet from the trail leading to the park. A few moments later, the bay and mountains came back into view. We had arrived at the coast. I saw people exercising, people out with their kids, people walking their dogs, and riding their bikes. Everyone looked so stress-free and happy, and it was just a typical weekday for them. How could this be? It was at this point in our journey that I had my first lightbulb moment. If everyone else can be this happy on a typical weekday evening, why can't I? I realized I had been living the past few months of my life completely wrong. I had spent most of my time stressing over schoolwork and not enough time enjoying the present. I needed to relax more and find happiness in the little things. Then, lightbulb moment number 2. Thinking about how I suddenly came up with that first idea, I thought back to the contents of this course. The fostering of ideas and creativity, the innovation, the reason we were in Dublin. It all fell into place. Our entire journey to the coast had reflected many of Dublin's idea-fostering characteristics. We started at Trinity College, a historical education institution that promotes startup ventures and is a common place for great minds to come together. And the pubs we passed? They were the liquid networks we discussed in class. A place where two hunches meet to form into innovative ideas. The residential park area, an example of the importance for a support group. The Silicon Docks, the result of Dublin's ability to foster innovation. And lastly, the park alongside the coast, a place to get away from your busy life. A place to let your mind run free. A place to generate new ideas and innovate.